Hey, Orange Pig, America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan you stole. But Bibi's pulling strings and your vote is getting cold. We're not just fighting for Iran, hear this clear. Your people reached out to us, yeah, we got the DMs here. If one nation's gonna stand against the Epstein regime's fear, it's us till the last breath, we've been doing it for years. We're standing here for everyone, your system ever wrong, they've known all along. The enemy was always you. The real threat wore a suit and sung a patriotic song while selling their own citizens and calling it strong. Stealing from your own people, making them bleed, taking tax dollars just to fund your own greed. They waking up to the lies, the illusions of burst. You screamed America first, nah, you put losers first. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot. You went 40 plus times. You sick bastard, you cooked. We stepping up to the plate. Epstein regime gotta fall. You fake Christian elite sacrificing the ball. Demon, you talk real big for a man with tiny hands. Tiny hands, tiny thing, tiny everything. We saw everything, and word got out. The smallness kinda expands. No wonder all those rage tweets, all those desperate rants. Overcompensating bully, always causing the scene. You said you love losers. Well, look at your team. Your government is run by. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all.
Alberta homeowner.
Oops, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, that's a banger there, that one. Complete banger. Big fan of that one. Yeah. For anybody coming in maybe a minute late, it's short enough. I'm just gonna play that one again because I mean that's you know, it sucks to laugh because it's so on the fucking nose, but like what an absolute banger. I'll grab the link for this and throw it in chat.
America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan you stole. But Bibi's pulling strings and your vote is getting cold. We're not just fighting for Iran, hear this clear. Your people reached out to us, yeah, we got the DMs here. If one nation's gonna stand against the Epstein regime's fear, it's us till the last breath, we've been doing it for years. We're standing here for everyone, your system ever wrong, they've known all along. The enemy was always you. The real threat wore a suit and sung a patriotic song while selling their own citizens and calling it strong. Stealing from your own people, making them bleed, taking tax dollars just to fund your own greed. They waking up to the lies, the illusions of burst. You screamed America first, nah, you put losers first. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot. You went 40 plus times. You sick bastard, you cooked. We stepping up to the plate. Epstein regime gotta fall. You fake Christian elite sacrificing the ball. Demon, you talk real big for a man with tiny hands. Tiny hands, tiny thing, tiny everything. We saw everything, and word got out. The smallness kinda expands. No wonder all those rage tweets, all those desperate rants. Overcompensating bully, always causing the scene. You said you love losers. Well, look at your team. Your government is run by. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all.
Yeah, that's yeah, some of them have just been freaking crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I don't know how many people have been paying attention out there, but Israel and the US, especially Israel right now, are getting absolutely hammered. And I don't just mean by ammunitions. They are not only getting hammered on the battlefield, not doing as well as people want to think they are, but they're taking an absolute beating in the PR world. Like if you go on to the IDF pages, which I go everywhere, right? So you see a lot of shit. And you go into the IDF pages and stuff like that, and they are fucking taking a beating. Like the only places that you won't, even in those places too, like you go into their little propaganda channel pages, like on Fascist Book and stuff like that, and you go into their, Israel First pages and all that shit, Christians for Israel and all that crap. Like even in there, you're having people go in there and like, because they're crying for sympathy, and everybody's like, yeah, take a look at Gaza. And if you want to, like, what they're doing in Lebanon right now is real bad. Like, it is absolutely not good. Not good at all. Oops. Fuck's sakes. Some people might not like this. Imagine kids playing Lego or handsets. Nick, that's an interesting point because I'm not sure a lot of people know. I don't think many Westerners know because most Westerners are absolute fucking morons. But Iran, they gave the world polo. That's the sport of kings. Yeah, it's played on horses too, by the way. Not only did they give us polo, the sport of polo, but they also gave us things like chess and backgammon. Like, this is thousands and thousands of year old culture and innovation and ridiculously advanced people. The country of Iran has like a 99% literacy rate, like one of the highest in the fucking world. Like, these are not fucking stupid people. like 60% of the engineers and scientists that they're pumping out in their universities are women. Like, they're a highly advanced society. So this bullshit being sold to the West that they're just like some backwoods desert dwellers or something is absolute fucking insanity. Like, it's completely out of touch. And I strongly suggest people check out Reason to Resist with Dmitry Lascaris. He was just in Iran along with some other journalists, Propaganda and Company, and etc. Definitely check out his video series on actually a number of things because he's been to Iran like in the past 2 weeks. Boots on the ground, can show you everything. It's an absolutely amazing land. And let me tell you, I should actually bring up, there's a video I was looking at watching the other day by them, and they were traveling by train. And if you look at the terrain that they go through, if you think you're putting a ground invasion through that, you're insane. Absolutely fucking insane. It renders tanks completely fucking useless. Like, you're going from a mountain into a fucking valley with all kinds of channels cut into it. Like, it's full of tunnels, and like, you get absolute insanity. It would be an absolute fucking meat grinder suicide mission to send any troops into that. And you can't use tanks. Tanks can't get there. Armored personnel carriers can't maneuver the terrain. Like, it's just insanity. Absolute and fucking insanity. But definitely check out the Reason to Resist. That's To Resist with a number 2 with Dimitri. Hey, babe. So some people aren't going to like this, and I hope it does make you uncomfortable because it's fucking ridiculous.
Israel is just hitting indiscriminately, so anyone could be next. You can be living in your apartment in Lebanon, and underneath the pretense that a Hezbollah member is in your building can be struck down and you can die. And in Beirut, especially, it's attacked very urban, very populated areas, killing lots of people who were just walking in the streets, minding their business at home, just doing groceries. And then it claimed that these were Hezbollah targets, which were not. What we're seeing here effectively is just Israel trying to destroy whatever is remaining at the moment of a very fragile social fabric in Lebanon. People feel very vulnerable and very defenseless at the moment. It's like they want us to be on the verge of collapse. I think the aim is to cause civil strife internally, to pit Lebanese against each other. People are very afraid because Israel has published yesterday a map of Lebanon that includes its entirety as a possible target. There are no more safe space. This is frankly something that can only be categorized as a terrorist attack. Israel is simply using intimidation and violence against civilians for some political and military aim that it has, pitting Lebanese against each other, and especially against Hezbollah, which for many is considered as the party that has brought Israel over Lebanon. So I think what Israel is wanting to achieve is creating that intense distrust internally so that it can further destabilize Lebanon and continue its aim, whatever it's doing in the south at the moment.
Excuse me. Yeah. Yes, the better half is in the house. Yeah, Nick, there's I don't know how much y'all are paying attention, but there's been a lot more speculation about that. Actually, there are a number of people questioning how this supposed pilot rescue that we don't have any proof existed down C-130s. It downed, I think they said, a total of 6 U.S. aircraft, including 2 C-130s and 2 Ospreys. So these are not like... These are operational, aircraft that are moving troops in and equipment in for operations beyond just a stealth search and rescue. So, yeah, no, it's completely ridiculous that they expect us to just believe that nonsense and not question anything. So yeah, you to
Israel
start that
is
again,
just
like you
hitting
look at
indiscriminate-
look at these apartment buildings. Just you can see the the incoming ordnance going into just an apartment building, people on the street, vendors with carts, just people driving. Like, this could be you, right? This could easily be you. Just trying to go to work or go for lunch or have coffee with your friend or, at home cleaning or whatever. And all of a sudden,
so anyone could be next. You can be living in your
just indiscriminately. Oops.
Apartment in Lebanon, and underneath the pretense that a Hezbollah member is in your...
Look at this. And of course, this is going to be a high ground scenario. So that's something Israel's going to want to take out and take because it's a high ground advantage point, right?
Your building can be struck
like this
down,
is
and you can
this is all war crimes. This is all war crimes.
Die. And in Beirut, especially,
like that could very easily be your apartment building right there. Like, it's insanity. They're fucking psychos, man. Like, they're absolute fucking psychos. It's fucking insanity what they're doing. Look at that.
Indiscriminately.
Like, it's unbelievable, the indiscriminate. But I'm gonna actually get to what she talked about later in the video in just a second. It's amazing, just the indiscriminate killing, and it's but like these are apartment fucking blocks, right? And this is we're not even talking right now about the schools that Israel bombs, the hospitals that Israel bombs. These are all war crimes. The synagogue that Israel just bombed in Tehran, in Iran. Like, these are all war crimes. And this scuzz bucket fucking Zio fucking little empire building fucking cancer in West Asia, referred to as fucking Israel, continues to just expand, ethnically cleanse. And they're using terrorism on a fucking industrial scale. This isn't just, I mean, they'll do terrorism on a small scale too, like blow up their own synagogues, shoot up their own buildings and graffiti their own buildings and shit. They'll use that small scale terrorism to further the political agendas too. But this is terrorism on a whole industrial fucking scale. Excuse me, pardon me, I was just coughing there for a second.
So anyone could be next. You can be living in your apartment in Lebanon, and underneath the pretense that a Hezbollah member is in your building can be struck down and you can die. And
that's, this is like saying, oh, because they're like, if you take like the IRA, for example, when they were going back and forth with bombs, and it's like, oh, there's an IRA person in your, however many hundreds of units apartment complex, because there's one person maybe in there, we're just going to level the whole apartment complex and kill everybody in there. Like, that is a blatant, ridiculous, over-the-top war crime. It's immoral. You're just a fucking psycho is what you are. A fucking psycho. They're fucking psychos. Like, unbelievable fucking psychos. So I want to get to what she says here towards the end of this as well.
In Beirut especially, it's attacked very urban, very populated areas, killing lots of people who were just walking in the streets, minding their business at home, just doing groceries. And then it claimed that these were Hezbollah targets, which were not. What we're seeing here effectively is just Israel trying to destroy whatever is remaining at the moment of a very fragile social fabric in Lebanon. People feel very vulnerable and very defenseless at the moment. It's like they want us to be on the verge of collapse. I think the aim is to cause civil strife.
That's important right there. On the verge of collapse. I think the aim is to cause civil strife. I want you to remember that for a second. So remember that. On the verge of collapse, with the aim.
The Iranian people, when they don't hear bombs go off, they're upset. They want to hear bombs because they want to be free. If they protest, they will be shot immediately. And that's an edict, that's in writing. If they protest, if they go out in the streets, they will be immediately shot. They don't have guns. We sent some guns, but the group that was supposed to give, which I said would happen to my people, I said it, I called it exactly. We sent guns, a lot of guns.
So there you have fucking Zion Dawn openly admitting that the U.S. were trying to send guns to the people on the ground in Iran, Iranian citizens. Mike Pompeo said out loud that he wished the people of Iran a happy new year, and the Mossad agents that were on the ground beside them. So these protesters, I've heard people talking about, you hear Zion Dawn fucking talk about it, his numbers are ever fucking changing. I like Zion Dawn. his numbers are ever fucking changing. Like it was, what was it, 15,000 protesters, then 25,000 protesters, then 40,000 protesters, then 45,000. It's like the fucking numbers of the fucking Holocaust up in here. They're just ever expanding and changing, and the goalposts move, and there's no fucking, like, it's just fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit. You have these people, Pompeo saying Mossad is on the ground in Iran. You have Trump openly saying they sent weapons to the fucking people on the ground in Iran to fucking try and create this uprising. And that is what these fucking Zion-Nazi pricks are trying to do. They're trying to get the people of Iran to fight each other and fight themselves. And they're arming them and etc. That's what they've done in all these countries, like fucking Syria and fucking Iraq and fuck all over the fucking place. They call it arming insurgents or arming resistance groups. That's what they refer to it as, to sell it as bullshit to you guys. What they're actually doing is funding and arming radical extremist terrorists that are going to cause the internal strife within their own fucking countries, have them killing each other, these civil wars, these uprisings, weaken themselves, and then have these fucking cunts come in as like, we're going to bring you freedom and democracy. It is fucking absurd. And they're doing all this shit blatantly right in front of all of our fucking faces. Thank you, Splash. I wasn't sure the exact numbers, but I know it was just ridiculously exaggerated, like right from the fucking word go. And you know, what was it? You Americans, you might know, you'll know before me. What was didn't the US bring out the National Guard in like Kentucky or something like that to break up a protest, and they killed like what 150 demonstrators or something like that? I know there's been an instance where the National Guard in the US has fucking killed protesters. So yeah, that's what they're. You know what, Splash? No offense, like, but honestly, the world wants that. The world wants to see Civil War too, right? They would much rather see Americans enacting their so-called fabled Second Amendment, if that even exists or is a thing, and start engaging these ICE operatives, this fucking corrupt administration. It says right in the preamble to the Constitution that you have a duty to be free of a tyrannical government. There's a duty to perform. And this whole Second Amendment is there for a fucking reason. And if the corrupt bastards aren't going to enact the 25th Amendment, then it's up to the people to get off their ass and fucking enable and enact the fucking Second Amendment. That's just how I view it as an outsider looking in that's constantly had to hear about this fucking Second Amendment bullshit that's been thrown in the face of the world forever. Well, if not now, then when? I don't know another time that has been in history where there's ever been such an instance where it's like, where's the Second Amendment that's supposedly, supposed to exist? Because it doesn't look like it exists. I'll refer you back to the beginning of the stream with that fucking banger of an open. It's weird because I'm not about the whole AI thing. I have my own very strong feelings about that, but I can't lie. There's, I've been sharing some AI stuff lately, and it's like, this is like on the nose and on point. Like, it's done well. Like, you got to give credit where it's due, right? So I'm not saying that I like it, but like the fact that that's the way it is, but I do understand. And see, Nick, I've had this discussion with you before. because Hitler was a fucking Zionist puppet. He gave the Zionists literally everything they wanted. He got them to Palestine with wealth and arms, with the backing and support of the world. If it wasn't for the fucking Austrian painter fucking Hitler, there wouldn't be any Israel on any fucking map today. Like, he was a Zionist fucking, I don't have it. Don't have it on this one. Yeah, I know Splash, but more people are waking up. That's why I fucking I've been putting it everywhere. Like everywhere. I've been fucking everywhere I can. Well, everywhere I think it's applicable. That'd be a better way to put it. Everywhere I think it could be applicable, or people are going to read it and be like, yeah, maybe they got a point here. Whoops. I've been putting that hashtag everywhere. Like I said, everywhere I think it could be applicable. I'm not sure, Nick. It's been a long time since I've seen those shows. Okay, back to the video here. Like, Trump is openly saying that they have tried to send weapons to the people in the ground in Iran. And as you heard the lady say in the previous video, like, they're trying to create the civil unrest. They're doing it blatantly right in front of our faces. They're trying to sell it to the people as we're freeing and helping the people liberate themselves and all that bullshit. And it's completely not the case. I saw a question that was asked about why Israel is so hell-bent on this fucking thing with Iran. Like, why? Why is Israel so ridiculously determined on that? And it's really simple. And it comes down to two things. Two really, really, really fucking simple things. Number one, Iran does not have a Rothschild central bank. And those are the countries in the past number of years, multiple decades, that the Rothschild proxy army, the U.S. Armed Forces, invade and bomb and fucking take over and, in quotes, liberate the countries without Rothschild central banks. There's only a couple left. So, number one, Rothschild central banks. Iran does not have a Rothschild central bank. As far as the Rothschilds are concerned, that needs to change. They're global control over the economic monetary fund, right? Like, anyways, that's number one. Number two, the Greater Israel Project. This is why you have 1.2 million people displaced from southern Lebanon, including entire Christian villages being blown up by the only theocracy in the fucking Middle East that's conducting ethnic cleansing, referred to as Israel. They want Lebanon, Jordan, Palestine, parts of Iraq, Saudi Arabia. Like, it's the Greater Israel Project. And if you notice, everywhere this little ISIS, because I see they've been trying to blame ISIS for shit again. Everywhere these little ISIS fucking events happen, all lies. It all happens within the Greater Israel Project, or they're the convenience terrorist scapegoat, right? And only once in all of history has the supposed ISIS ever attacked Israel, and they did it in Syria. And when ISIS attacked Israel, they apologized. They apologized. The only time ISIS has ever attacked Israel, they apologized. So not only does ISIS not attack Israel and Israel not attack ISIS, but Israel has bragged about treating ISIS wounded. We treat ISIS wounded. We're so humanitarian. Like, no, You are literally behind ISIS. You are ISIS. You send in these terrorist groups to create the civil unrest, to terrorize the people out of the Greater Israel Project area, to devalue the land. And because this land is now under terrorist threat and there's terrorist gangs going around and it devalues the land, people sell it off in pennies on the dollar, and these Zion-Nazi cunts fucking buy it, right? It's mob tactics. Honestly, it's mob tactics on an industrial scale. Like do you see how it's playing out? Mob tactics on an industrial scale. Terrorism on an industrial scale. Like ethnic cleansing on an industrial scale. How long did it take them to clear out fucking southern Lebanon and force 1.2 million Lebanese people to fucking evacuate the area before they carpet bombed the absolute fuck out of it and would have annihilated them all had they not left? They don't care. Yeah. No, Nick, the U.S. is on record a number of times saying they're entirely responsible for Al-Qaeda. Arming, funding, training, all of it. Openly a number of times. They've been openly admitted to. Yeah, well, it's, people can say whatever they want. It's different for me. I'm outside the U.S., right, Splash? So I can talk about all kinds of stuff like that I want. And let's not forget, I mean...
Exactly. We sent guns, not guns. They were supposed to go to the people.
I mean, you have Zion Dawn here. I mean, they're giving guns to fucking arm fucking citizens to fucking rise up against governments. So I'm just saying, hey, citizens, you have guns already. You should do this. Not really going to get in much trouble for that. Or maybe, a better way to put it might be, you should seriously think about doing this, because if it's not time now for the 2A, when the fuck is it time? I'm posing the question, right? Zion Dawn here, they're literally arming people to fucking try and fight governments. I mean, I'd say Zion Dawn here is committing more of a crime than anything we're talking about. Right? Oh, they can monitor me all the fuck they want. Have fun. I'm also keeping Brad Ford on what I'm saying because I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's actually been kind of nice, Splash, I don't have to take those multiple hours out of multiple days of the week anymore. And it's too bad and unfortunate, but at the same time, it's like, I got freedom. And, I don't have to, I was pro-Palestine long before them or Tucker or Candace or fucking most people. Like, I've been at this for multiple decades, right? So I was pro-Palestine before them. I'll be pro-Palestine long after them. So it's fine. But I mean, and it's fucked up with this video where you literally have the fucking music playing in the background while he's casually talking about fucking arming Iranians to cause civil unrest in Iran.
Said it, I called it exactly. We sent guns, not guns. They were supposed to go to the people so they could fight back against these thugs. You know what happened? The people that they sent them to kept them because they said, what a beautiful gun, I think I'll keep it. So I'm very upset with a certain group of people, and they're going to pay a big price for that. But the Iranian people will fight back as soon as they know they're not going to be shot and as soon as they can get weapons.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, that's a fair point there, Splash. Not aware of that one, Nick, but I'll here. Hey. If you got a link to that, share it up. I'm not going to leave you with that. Yeah, and I'm not sure I feel comfortable leaving you with that, Wrench, but if you want to share your link, go ahead and share it, and then I'll do the thing. So there you have, you know, the in the first video where they're talking on about Lebanon and the, you know, the terrorism, the trying to create civil unrest, you know, the attempt to kind of break the society. And then you have Trump saying, you know, they're trying to arm people in Iran and try and create civil unrest in order to attempt to, like, they want to break the society, right? So, yeah, it's only to share a link. Share your link and you're not keeping it. Sorry. We're not there yet. You know, and you know, Mike Pompeo again. I tried to find something quick on that. But yeah, you had Mike Pompeo openly saying Mossad was on the ground in Iran. Trump saying they're trying to arm the people in Iran. Like, we're all being fucking played, man. Like, we're all being fucking played. Oh, speaking of being played, this shit might get me in. I'm not sure. It might get me in trouble. I don't fucking know. If it is, so be it. Get your clips of the stream now. If it gets copyrighted, take it down. But I found that for all these fucking people talking about fucking, oh, ceasefire, there's ceasefire, fucking blah, blah, ceasefire, blah, blah, blah.
Ceasefire announced by President Trump last night. This is a victory for the United States of America that the president and our incredible military made happen. From the very beginning of Operation Epic Fury, President Trump stated this would be a 4 to 6 week military operation to dismantle the military threat posed by the radical Islamic Iranian regime. Thanks to the unbelievable capabilities of America's war fighters, the United States has achieved and exceeded those core military objectives in just 38 days. Iran's ability to fund and support its terrorist proxies has been greatly reduced. At this point, Iran can no longer distribute weapons to its proxies in the region. And most importantly, Iran will not be able to acquire nuclear weapons. The Iranians originally put forward a 10-point plan that was fundamentally unserious, unacceptable, and completely discarded. It was literally thrown in the garbage by President Trump and his negotiators.
So there you go. There's Nazi Barbie speaking for the White House that the United States of Israel and Zion Dawn took Iran's proposal and say, like, these are our terms, and threw it in the garbage. What that means is that there was no ceasefire, there was nothing agreed to, because Iran sure didn't fucking agree to anything the United States has put forth at all in any way, shape, or form. And why would they? Why would they feel like they're obliged to? They have not just a lot of them by the fucking balls, but like a lot of the world by the balls right now with being able to just give a squeeze and fucking make you lurch at the fucking economic impacts at the drastic fucking rise in oil price. But Iran has been ridiculously clear that there's no negotiations, no ceasefire, no nothing. These are our terms, agree to them or not. So when the U.S. is trying to portray that they've come to some sort of agreement, Iran is interpreting that as like, okay, you're capitulating, you're surrendering, and you know you're bending the knee and you're agreeing to our 10 like demands that we have here. And you just heard Nazi fucking Barbie
unacceptable and completely discarded. It was literally thrown in the garbage by President Trump and his negotiating team.
So there you go. All right, there. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, I think guy's a fucking goof. Piss poor excuse for a fucking Christian was that guy. Horrible. I know. Like, literally, I saw your comment, Splash, and I was like, oh yeah, and like I brought my feedback up again, and this was like at the top of it, and I like so I was like, oh, here we are right here. Watched it, and I immediately posted it. It was like, oh my fucking goodness, like. I mean, they're just openly fucking saying and admitting this shit. Like, it's fucking infuriating. And like, and yet you still have people that are like literally after they made that announcement and like fucking 12 hours later, people are like, oh, there's a ceasefire. Like, there's no fucking ceasefire. There's no agreement. There's no ceasefire. There's no nothing. Like, literally within minutes of this announcement and time passing, all of a sudden, fucking like Israel's bombing fucking bridges and synagogues in Iran, like within minutes. And Iran is responding in kind and sending missile salvos into fucking Israel. Like, because duh, why would you expect Iran to just sit back and take that? Like, no, of course not. Israel's in big trouble, man. They don't want people to think it or know it, but they're in big, big trouble. Like, I still stand by that. I think there's going to be a terrorist attack, and all of a sudden it's going to spur the United States people into being like, oh yeah, we need to go spend like 100,000 fucking troops off to die. Like, or they're going to like drop a nuke because they don't know what else to do just to try to get Iran to back off. And that's going to just be in all kinds of a whole other world of problems. So yeah, I know. It's fucked up. It's completely fucked up. And that's why I was like wanting to point out the fucking some of the shit that I have been lately with the fucking hypocrisy, and like people are completely fucking missing things, and there's like way more going on and way bigger pictures happening, as we just pointed out with like the industrial terrorism and the industrial ethnic cleansing being done by Israel, and like the, you know, as the lady said, fucking trying to break kind of the civil, you know, fabric that's like stitching the communities together, to trying to break that and have them fighting each other. And Zion Dawn saying, oh yeah, look, we're trying to send arms to the people over there to fucking try and get them to all, you know, rise. They're trying to create the civil unrest, right? And that's, you know, that's what's happening in Lebanon too. No, wasn't me. 4:15 p.m. yesterday, I was working and I was listening. I was just listening mostly to another podcast. That's a Canadian one. I wasn't. I was at 4:15. I was actually kind of behaving myself. Splash isn't Canadian. He's an American. You don't know, Nick, but I actually have, I think like 66% of my viewers or something are American. I have a bigger American following than I do Canadian one. And I know it blows the minds of a lot of Canadians, especially the Canadians that were in the Freedom Convoy stuff, because I was part of the, you know, border blockade and Freedom Convoy here in 2022. And, you know, I was involved in a number of Canadian channels and etc. But a lot of the Canadians didn't follow what happened in the United States, and I did. And I ended up helping a number of channels in the United States. And so a lot of the people in the US that followed their freedom, whatever that was, they know who I am. Like most people that followed the US Freedom Convoy stuff, they know exactly who I am. And most most Canadians don't know who I am. Like, some do. There's lots that do. There's lots of people that were involved with the protests and whatever. I'm clearly all of Diagolon knows who the fuck I am. There's lots of Canadians that do know who I am, but lots that don't. Literally every American that was a part of their freedom stuff knows exactly who I am. So, I'm used to walking into the lion's den and picking a fight. So I've been, dogpiled and ganged up on by Zion Nazis for fucking decades. So it doesn't fucking bother me. Doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. I'm used to fighting on my own. So, yeah. Oh, something else I wanted to actually just fucking talk about quick. Holy shit balls. Hold the fuck on. This is a fun one. No, get the kid off there. Not that I'm aware of, chat Splash. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think so. I don't know. I go everywhere though. Like, I go fucking everywhere. Oh, it's not a matter of what I believe. It's just a matter of fucking right and wrong. And as I was talking about, in my last live, where it's like I don't benefit from doing any of this. Like, if anything, I get like negativity and like less opportunity. I do the opposite of benefit. Usually this kind of thing hurts me, right? Like, so but that was just one example, that video I showed there. This is not an uncommon thing. This is actually a ridiculously this is the one I was going to show. Yeah, for all you Christians out there that fucking I watched TYT. I like Anna. I'm not calling out Anna. Even Nick was saying the other day that fucking no, you don't have a wrench anymore, Nick. I gave you a wrench to share a link, and then I told you once you shared your link, we're not there yet. I'm not giving you a wrench. Yes, Kim. I have another one too. I'm gonna fucking, because this all these fucking Christian idiots that stand with Israel, like, you are fucked in the head, because they're ethnically cleansing Christians out of Palestine and Lebanon. Like, this is how they fucking treat fucking Christians. And do you see how the fucking adults are telling the kids to spit at the Christians? I have no idea, JD. I have no idea at all. I don't run in those circles anymore. Haven't for quite a while. But do you see how the adults are telling the Christians, or they're telling the kids to fucking spit at them? I mean, this is. See that? See? This guy here? He tells the kids to fucking spit at them. One more time, just for the fucking slow people in the back of the fucking class. This is this is what they think of the Christians. This is in Jerusalem. This is in Jerusalem. This did not happen. Like this, Christians and Muslims and Jews all got along when it was, called Palestine. And it was the world's city was Jerusalem. It's fucking unbelievable. Yeah, like I said, JD, I don't run in those circles anymore, like at all. So I have no idea. And I'm probably, I have no clue. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing personal, Nick. I don't mind giving you a wrench to drop a link, but I don't know you well enough. I'm not sure we're at that point. I've tried that in past to give wrenches to like people that can be representative of other groups and stuff to try and bring people together, and it didn't fucking work. So now I'm pretty fucking specific. I definitely do not give those out to just anybody. I am ridiculously fucking specific with who I give a wrench to. Yeah, well, it's not just, I don't know. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know. I never minded the Young Turks. Like, they was always like, they're, it's whatever. I get information from all kinds of sources, right? Like, I take it in from everywhere. So, I'm all over the fucking map. I'll go in Al Jazeera or the Young Turks or go into fucking, Harrods or, Skynet News or fucking I'm all in all the media everywhere, mainstream and not, because I'm like an information whore. I want to get all the information from all these fucking places, and I'll figure it out for my own fucking damn self. I don't need to be told what or how to think by literally anybody. And for those of you that have known me for a number of years and know damn well, I do not get told what or how to think. I march to the beat of my own drummer. I do what the fuck I want to do, and I think and say what the fuck I think and want to say. Like, nobody tells me fuck all. So, excuse me. Yeah, like I said, no, I'm not. I've never done that. My other channel, Nick. I have another channel. Actually, that's something I want to talk about. Is my other channel? Come to think of it. But yeah, there you have like you Christians that support fucking Israel, like, yeah. See, she'll tell you. The Christians that support Israel, like, you're fucking crazy. You don't know. And I know a number of Christians that have went there and they have come back like feeling bad for the Palestinians and being like, oh my goodness, I had no idea. Like, they were treated like shit. And like, yeah, there's a video that's popped up in my thing the other day about a Christian that went to Jerusalem to try and preach Christ and like got arrested. They spit on the Christians, they arrest the Christians, they ethnically cleanse the Christians, they bomb the Christians. The church where Christ supposedly fed, the 500 or whatever, the fish and the etc. That church has been burned twice by Israel. Like the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, you know, this year for the first time in like ever, Christians weren't allowed to go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre because of Israel. Not because of Palestine, not because of Muslims, because of fucking Zion Nazi Israel. And they have the Western sheeple so fucking backwards. It's unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, well, that's got to fucking change. I've been thinking the past little bit, I might, there might be some stuff, there might be some stuff I start to do, on my other channel. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure quite yet what that will be, but I have been thinking about that recently, that because that channel is kind of like, this is just my personal channel I'm on, right? Like I can do whatever the fuck I want, whatever the fuck. The other channel is more the channel that I tried to set up for, like, you know, for lack of a better way of putting it, for all the world to come together, right? So I have been thinking about maybe if I go cover a protest or something, like instead of being live on my main channel here, maybe I would just like do a community post and say I'm live over there, but do that from the second channel. So not 100% sure, but it's been something I've thought about. So I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Been on for a little bit here, so I'm going to go. I have things that I do have to do, but I do want to try. I did try to say I want to try and make an effort to be on here a little bit more often. Kind of start making a bit more regular appearances, talking about current events or what the fuck's happening in our world around us, or maybe some history, or expose some people to some new things, new information, new ways of thinking, new ideas. Good ideas can come from anywhere, even dumb fuck me sometimes, right? So, hey, Nats. Yeah, thanks. Like, you know, I appreciate, you know, I appreciate fucking. Like I said, good ideas can come from anywhere. It's good to get out of your echo chambers, get exposed to some things you might not normally be exposed to. Good to see you there, Nancy. Hope you're doing well and taking care. Yeah, if Splash, I'll throw you a wrench if you want to grab that link first. Again, I'm not giving it to you permanently, but if you want to share a link quick, go ahead. Pop that link in for us, and I'm gonna close out on the same way we came in, I do believe, because that's just a good time, and it's fucking an accurate banger.
Hey, Orange Pig, America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan you sold. But Bibi's pulling strings and your vote is getting cold. We're not just fighting for Iran, hear this clear. Your people reached out to us, yeah, we got the DMs here. If one nation's gonna stand against the Epstein regime's fear, it's us till the last breath, we've been doing it for years. We're standing here for everyone your system ever wrong. They've known all along the enemy was always you. The real threat wore a suit and sung a patriotic song while selling their own citizens and calling it strong. Stealing from your own people, making them bleed, taking tax dollars just to fund your own greed. They waking up to the lies, the illusions of burst. You screamed America first, now you put losers first. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot You went 40 plus times. You sick bastard, you cooked. We stepping up to the plate. Epstein regime gotta fall. You fake Christian elite sacrificing the ball. Demon, you talk real big for a man with tiny hands. Tiny hands, tiny things, tiny everything. We saw everything, and word got out. The smallness kinda expands. No wonder all those rage tweets, all those desperate rants. Overcompensating bully, always causing the scene. You said you love losers. Well, look at your team. Your government is run by. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all.
Trumpy's got to be nervous. He's got to be fucking nervous. Yeah, it looks like you got it proper there, Splash. And you already had your shot, Nick. So, yeah. All right, everybody. Cheers. And sorry, Zion Don. Sorry you're having a bad day. Maybe you shouldn't be such a sellout puppet pedo. Free Palestine. Free Lebanon. Free Iran, free the fucking people of Jordan, free this whole greater Israel project. It's a threat to the entire fucking planet. We're trying to tell people for decades. Finally, people are starting to learn on their own. So cheers, everybody. Talk to you soon.